We want to get caught up on the forecast with some severe weather in our future. Matt, what can you tell us?
Yeah, so it's a soggy start this morning, but these are not the severe storms that we're anticipating for tonight. It's an overnight threat late tonight into tomorrow morning, so some may be woken up by warnings later on tonight, and also there could be some impact to your commute tomorrow morning. So a pretty dynamic system is going to move into the area. For now, we're just dealing with plain old rain, and it is a soggy start. There are some embedded breaks in the rain coverage, and I do think we'll start to see rain lighten up a bit through the afternoon and especially into the early part of tonight. We'll see several hours where the atmosphere will try to recover in anticipation for those stronger storms to roll in. 50s and 60s out the door this morning. It is pretty comfortable. Just grab an umbrella and a rain jacket. As we head through the afternoon, again, rain coverage will decrease, but we'll see temperatures warm up in the 70s. That's the atmosphere starting to bring in more fuel for the storms tonight. So that's why we have the threat for stronger to even severe storms. So soggiest for the first half of today, then we'll see that lull for several hours into tonight. You'll see that reflected here. So hit or miss showers in place for the morning. Even through the afternoon, can't completely rule out a shower or two. Even an isolated rumble of thunder will be possible, but again, not expecting severe weather during the daylight hours today. Rain coverage will wind down through the late afternoon, and then we start to enter the break, and that more unstable air is going to move into the area. For tonight, main concern is damaging winds, and this continues again into early tomorrow morning. Not expecting much in the way of flooding. An isolated spot or two is possible, especially a more flood-prone area, but the storms are going to be pretty progressive, moving on pretty quickly. Hail threat's low. We could see some small hail, but also we do have a low to medium threat for a spin-up tornado or two. I do think that tornado threat is slightly higher across parts of the plateau, southeast Kentucky and the Southern Valley, really areas along and west of I-75. I think that's where our highest severe risk will be. You'll see that reflected here. So 11 o'clock here tonight, we're still dry, and then really it's well past midnight. A few showers and storms out ahead of the line, but the line at 3 a.m. starting to approach the plateau. So the plateau, southeast Kentucky, you'll see the storms first. That's also where the highest storm fuel will be. Hence why I think that's where we most likely have our best window of seeing severe storms. 5 a.m. approaching Knoxville, areas also across the Central Valley, continues to move to the Smokies. By 7 a.m., I do think weakening some, but still everywhere has the threat of seeing damaging winds and an isolated tornado. Now, as we head towards the later morning hours, a chance at some more rain, but really beyond that initial line, expecting our severe threat to cease. We'll be not having to worry about severe weather through the afternoon, but a storm is still possible. This will be the cold front moving in, and that'll be the cooler conditions. We'll dry out through Monday night, and temperatures are going to tumble. Level 3 out of 5 severe risk north and west of Knoxville. Again, the area where I think we have a slightly higher severe threat, so level 3 out of 5 there. Here in Knoxville and areas to the east, a level 2 out of 5. And here are your estimated times of arrival for that line to move through the area. 3 to 6 a.m. plateau, parts of southeast Kentucky. 4 to 7 a.m., so some impact on the morning commute, even here in Knoxville. And then further to the east, 5 to 8 a.m. Damaging winds are the main concern, but again, an isolated tornado is possible, so have ways to receive the watches and warnings. Inch or two, again, a local spot could see some flooding, but the storms are going to be moving pretty quickly. So I think our flooding risk is low, but this will be a healthy amount of rain to really help combat our fire risk that we've been dealing with the last several weeks, really. So good resource is our app. You can scan this QR code here or search Knoxville Weather, Google Play or Apple App Store. That will send the alerts right to your phone. And the best news is it's free. By Tuesday, we're drier and closer to average. Then we really heat things up. End of the week, 80s are expected. It does look unsettled. We'll be dodging showers and storms at times. The front is going to stall close to the area, so we'll have to watch that closely. We could see additional strong to severe storms.